Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be reviewing yet another amazing dual system form product, and this one is by Yenis Nails, and this is by Yenis Abella dual nail system. I cannot wait to show you guys how they work, but I got a box of 240 packs 20 by size 12, so you get 12 sizes. And let me tell you guys, there is a lot of forms in here, unlike the ASP that only had 24, I believe. And I actually ended up buying some additional ones. This one has way more and really great prices too, and I will list all of the information where you can find this and how much it costs and everything in the description bar below. But this is what I love about their forms. Check it out. I've had a lot of you tell me that the ASP forms that you buy from Sally's, or even ones that you buy from eBay, are not wide enough for those of you who have extreme wide thumbnails or fingernails. Look at this. This is a size 0, and look at that. This is the widest size they have. It's a size 0, and let me compare this one real quick with the size 0 from the ASP from Sally Beauty Supply. Check this one out. This is the one from Yenis Abella. Okay, and this is the one from the ASP. Look at that. It does not compare. I mean, the size, let me put it this way so that they're arranged cuticle to free edge. Hello, look how much bigger the Yenis Nails form is compared to this. Now this is what's awesome about this, is that you can fit this on your toenail. This is how big this one is, and it goes down in size, of course, from, you know, then you've got size 1 right here and size 2, which is still really fairly much bigger than my thumbnail, as you can see, all that extra area right there. And then this is a number, their number 3 is more like what a thumbnail size should be. But I love that their forms are very wide, and also they fit the side walls of your nails really well. And check out that C-curve on those. Beautiful C-curve. For those of you who love that extreme C-curve, these are perfect. And look at the ASP ones. That extreme curve is not really there. And look at the C-curve on these nails. Amazing. So it comes with the box like this, and you also get an instructional DVD. I'm a very visual learner, so watching this really helped me a lot, and I learned a lot of tips and tricks that I will share with you guys. But you will also get this if you order from them, and especially for those of you who are Spanish speaking, this is perfect because you will understand. They do have some English subtitles, I believe, in some of the stuff. I haven't watched the whole entire DVD, but from what I saw here and there, they do have some English subtitles, so it's worth every penny. I think this dual system is by far the best dual system out there. It's fast, it's easy, no filing, no you know, all that extra stuff that you have to do when you have to sculpt the nail out on your own with acrylic. So let me show you guys how to use this amazing product, and we'll go from there. I also want to mention that this box is really huge. I did not expect it to be this big. Like, I expected the box to be like maybe the size of this one, but no, this box is ginormous. So that's great because you can also store a lot of nail forms in here, and you've also got these extra little compartments right in here a big one right here, and then several smaller ones where you could place your other forms. And it's amazing. I think it's really worth it because you get a lot more forms than you do with the ASP. And for the price that you're going to be paying for this, it is worth it. Trust me. If you want to do your nails at home and you don't want to spend all that money going into a salon, this is the way to go. They also sell their own acrylic products, and brushes and things like that. So you will see all of that information in their website. You guys go check them out. I really love this. I love this so much. I send my mom some of these forms because I know she's going to love them. She's into nails just like I am. So let's get started with the tutorial. I'll show you how to do a French pink and white, and I will show you that on this fingernail. The first thing we're going to do is push back our cuticles, and we want to get rid of all that pterygium. And pterygium is basically dead skin cells that like to attach onto the nail bed. Sometimes, when you look at your nails, you see like dead skin that's like, some people have it way down here onto the nail. Some people have half of their nail bed covered in that dead skin cell. You want to make sure you remove this. Part of doing these nail forms is making sure that you do extra cuticle work. Prep time. This is what that's called. Prepping your cuticles. You want to make sure you remove all of that dead skin. And I suggest using a brush like this that's a little bit coarser because it gets right into the grooves and sidewalls of the nail. Therefore, it gets all of that dust out of there. Next, what I like to do, especially when you're working with these forms or any nail forms in particular, is to use a little bit of cuticle remover. And I just use this one from Sally Hansen Instant Cuticle Remover. It works really great. All you need is about 15 seconds, and then you just kind of take your cuticle pusher again and work it around there. And I'm going to grab a lint-free wipe, and I'm just going to wipe that away. Now, I'm only doing this nail because I've got other stuff on the other nails. I've got gel on the other nails, and you guys will see all those videos later on. But I just had to do a video on this because I was so excited, and I want to share with you guys. Everything I learn, I like to share with all of you ladies, because there was a time when I wanted to know this information about how to grow nails, how to do your own nails at home, way before I went to beauty school, and nobody was giving out the information, and this is way before the internet. So now we have the internet, and everyone should share what they know and what they love. Okay, so next I am going to go ahead and file the shine off of my natural nail, paying close attention to the cuticle and sidewalls. This is again where you want to make sure all the dead skin is removed. And I'm using a very fine grit file. Just like that. Your nail is now nice and chalky. I'm going to cleanse my natural nail. I like to do this no matter what surface I'm performing, whether I'm doing gels or acrylics on anyone. I like to always make sure that I cleanse the nail before I even prime it. I'm going to go ahead with my No Lift Nails Primer. Of course, you can use whatever primer that you would like. One coat to the entire surface of the nail is sufficient. Allow this to dry for about 20 seconds or so before you get started with your application. Before you apply your products to your nails, you want to make sure that you measure out the forms. So it's a good idea that you first measure the forms on the nails. So if that would be for the thumbnail, then just place that one down. Then this one would be for my pointer finger. And you would measure it. You have to make sure that it fits from sidewall to sidewall. Do you see that? There is no gap in between the form and my nail. And when you flip the nail upside down too, you want to make sure that your own natural nail, if you are doing this with your own natural nails, if you are deciding to use a tip, that's different. You don't have to worry about that part. But if your natural nail is a little bit longer, you want to make sure that the corners are not sticking down and out. So you want to make sure that it fits snugly around your entire nail. What I love about these is that they're much longer so that you can have a better grip here at the free edge. And there's also little guidelines. I'm going to try to get in a little bit closer so you guys can see. There's little guidelines, little lines right on the sides here, so it's perfect for your to kind of eyeball it and say, hey, which line am I going to start my French white? And you just kind of have to eyeball it. But I love the little guidelines, which the ASP didn't have. So for this, I'm going to be using some ASP Intense Pink and ASP white for the French. And I'm going to be using a Kolinsky Sable brush, and this is in size 8. And I've got my little liquid monomer right here on the side for easy access. So I want to establish where I'm going to put my French, and I want it kind of lower than normal. If you want a very nice elongated nail bed, and I'm going to do that with the pink, I'm going to extend my French outline down a little bit more. Okay, so pick up some acrylic liquid, move this out of the way. Now I'm going to go into my powder, my white, and I'm going to lay it down, let it flow a little bit, establish my French line, press out the product towards the free edge, and scoop out the lines here where you want your French smile line to be. Wipe your brush and just come back in and perfect your smile line. And this might take a little bit of practice. I mean, I didn't get it right in the first try, so that's how we learn, guys. Sometimes that does happen, the forms fly out of your hands. Use the belly of your brush to flatten out the white. Wipe your brush again. So as you can see, when you turn it, your French outline looks great. Sometimes you might have a little bare spot here and there. Pick up just a little bit of white and just come in and make sure you fill it in. Again, just make sure there's no bare spots from sidewall to sidewall. Now we're going to work on the pink nail bed. Just going to clean that up. Pick up some liquid, and I'm not removing a lot of the liquid, so just halfway down my brush, and that's enough. Then you're going to pick up some of the pink. Okay, get a ball of pink, lay it flat, let it flow, and press it and sweep it to the front. Get another ball of pink and press it down and sweep it out. Alright, now your nail is ready to have the form applied. So you're going to go close. Let me get in a little bit closer so you guys can see. Go right under the cuticle and press down. Okay. Now this is where a lot of you have issues, and I have had a few of you message me about what to do with the underneath. As soon as you press it down, you have to turn your hand upside down like this and press the product out. And here's another concern that a lot of you have been asking me about. Sometimes with these forms, they can be a little bit weak right here in the stress area. So what I like to do for that is let me get my clear acrylic. I like to pick up a little bit of liquid on my brush. I like to take a little bit of acrylic like that on my brush and just sweep it. You see how I'm sweeping it right underneath like that? Flip it upside down and just reinforce just that area. Okay, you're gonna do that to the other side of the nail as well. Pick up a little bit of acrylic like that, sweep it underneath the nail, and then just brush it right out. This is going to reinforce your nail, so that way it is going to be nice and strong at the stress area. I'm going to wait for this to dry, and when it's nice and set, I'm going to come back and remove the form and show you guys the end result. So it has been several minutes, and when I'm tapping it, it's nice and hard. It's not warm anymore. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just twist the form and try to remove it, and it should pop off fairly quick. And there you have it. I know it's not perfect. My friends didn't turn out quite as perfect as I wanted it to, but also the intense pink wasn't really as intense as I would have wanted it to. I think if it would have been a little bit darker in color, this would have covered up really nicely. But still, look at that. There's no residue to wipe off. All I have to do is literally just take a file and just file off a little bit on the sides. Look at that. Not bad for my first try, really. Now you can go ahead and file the side walls. Just make them nice and straight. Okay, also shorten the free edge if you would like. And as you can see, you guys, underneath the nail is perfect. There is no difference from my own natural nail to the acrylic. That's what you want. You want that nice blend so that when your nail grows out, it's not going to look funny. Okay, so as you can see, it's nicely done. Now if you're still afraid that it's not going to be strong enough, you can take the form again. Okay, and this is what Yenis Abella does in her video. The same form that you used to make sure it fits. For that extra layer of protection and strength, go into your clear. So pick up a ball of clear acrylic powder and just place it down. And this one doesn't really have to be that perfect. You just want to make sure you cover the form with a thin layer of the clear acrylic powder, and then you're going to flip it over and just get this out of the way and press this on the nail that you already did one more time, just to cover everything up nice and smooth. So hold that down until it sets. I really think this is amazing, you guys. I don't know, I'm so fascinated by these nail forms because it allows everyone that doesn't want to have to go to a salon and spend, you know, a lot of money doing their own nails, and this gives you that instant gorgeous nails that you can wear for weeks on end and also refill, and then, you know, it's just a better alternative than, I think, going to spend your money at salons who are going to end up butchering your nails and giving you nail fungus and stuff like that. This way, at least you know that if you mess it up, it's nobody's fault but your own. So I'm just going to clean that up. I'm going to wait again for another 4 minutes for this to set, and I will come back when it's time to remove the form. Okay, so it's been about 5 minutes. I'm going to remove the form again. Just rock it back and forth. Now, if you're going to do this with the gels, I suggest that you use a soak-off builder gel or a non-soak-off gel, which would work the best And you can also do the same method with the gels as you did with the acrylic to apply the product underneath the nail, smooth it out, and also reinforce the sidewalls as well. The same thing that you do with the acrylic, you guys do with the gel. Okay, so let's get this form off. Just rock it back and forth. And there you guys have it. Perfect, amazing C-curve. And now all you have to do is just file off this little ridges around the sidewalls here, and you can shorten the nail if you want to make it shorter. Just kind of finishing up the nail here. If you're unhappy with the French line, the way that it came out with the acrylic, you can always fix it with some white nail polish. Just recreate your French and make it as low as you would like this. I hope that this video has been helpful, you guys, and go ahead and try them out yourself. I will put all the information in the description bar below. Go check them out. These forms are by far, I think, the best forms I have ever tried, and I'm telling you this from the bottom of my heart. No lies. I'm being as honest as I can, but this product is so amazing. Very strong, very sturdy. I don't feel this is weak at all or anything like that. I really like the way that it turned out. So I hope this has been helpful. If you guys have any other questions, leave a comment in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to help you all out. So thanks for watching, and go and get yourself some amazing YS Nails Yenis Abella dual nail system. You won't regret it, I guarantee you. Bye.